the efficient TSMC nanometer process. It balances battery life, reliability, and performance. And on performance, I'm actually playing Diablo Immortal quite often these days, and even on the highest graphic settings, it doesn't lag. In terms of battery, what's important is that it can comfortably last more than a day. So the 4,500 milliampere battery, 3 watts of wired charging. It takes around 1 hour to fully charge. It's got 15 watts of wireless charging and 5 watts of reverse wireless charging. So that's about it. Let's go get some fresh air. So that's Nothing Phone 1. It's a really big step forward for us. It's got this unique lift interface on the back, but more importantly, it's just a really well-balanced smartphone. Quality to the performance to the cameras. Oh, and it also comes black. Prices start at $399, and the first time you're going to be able to try it and buy it for yourself is on the 16th of July at our kiosk in Covent Garden. General release is on the 21st of July, where you're going to be able to buy it on Nothing.tech, as well as across all our partners. We've arrived at our office now. Today we're actually doing a little event where we've invited our friends and community to celebrate the launch of the Phone 1 together with us. Do you want to come?
After some hours, then I was laying in the bed. I came back. You will see things which are transformed. It's a different view, a different experience of our existence.
Wow.
Hello. Welcome. You thought the electric cafe was noisy? Look at this room.
It's humid and hot as well.
In the summer, we fulfilled both promises. Well, Carl, I don't want to be the one starting off by asking a rudimentary question, but I absolutely must. The day is finally here. How are you feeling?
You know, it feels so unreal. 1.5 years ago, this was all just like words and ideas, and 1.5 years later, it's getting so real. It's finally launching. It's a very emotional day for me.
I'm go back to one of the conversations that you and I were having about a week ago, where you said that building a smartphone is super complicated, and we were getting a little candid about the journey so far. And one thing really stuck out for me is when you said that it takes a village.
Yeah, it really does. It's such a complicated product. So we've been so lucky that we've had such great talent from all over the industry join us on this mission together. But do you know who the real unsung hero is? They're the family members.
Yeah.
The Nothing team has been working so hard, and the family members have been so supportive and understanding.
Well, thanks for acknowledging them, and here's a huge shout out to all the team members who couldn't join us in this room but have our backs in managing the show behind the scenes. Carl, I can see a lot of eyes that kind of tell me that leave him alone so we can speak to him. So go ahead, do that. I'm going to bring people who are tuned in a behind the scenes look, because a lot of times when you watch these events, you always wonder what's going on, and I'm here to bring you a sneak peek. And speaking of that, Carl mentioned right at the beginning that we have a lot of friends and partners. Please welcome Emiliano, Senior Director at Qualcomm for Product Marketing. Emiliano, you've been working so closely with us from the very beginning. You've been an important partner in making this happen. But I don't want to be the one who assumes that everyone knows everything. So let's start off by introducing Qualcomm to the uninitiated. Can you tell us a little about that?
Yes, let me tell you a bit about Qualcomm. So Qualcomm is doing low power, high performance solutions to enable a future where everything and everybody is intelligently connected. And you can find our technologies and innovations across many industries, and also in the devices that billions of people use every day.
All right, thanks for that quick tutorial and decoding for us what Qualcomm is. Now, I know that we've worked closely, and I don't know how many people actually know this, but Qualcomm worked with us closely at Nothing, and you specially fine-tuned the chipset for the Phone 1, which is the 778G Plus. It did not have the wireless charging and the reverse charging in the original chipset. Talk to us about that process.
Yes, you are correct. So basically, like Carl mentioned, Phone 1 is based on 778G Plus mobile platform. And we've been working with Team and Nothing to tune it and offer a right balance of performance and power so that people could get the most of it. And you will see it in the phone when you see it later, that is bringing really something new and different to the smartphone industry.
Well, thanks for doing that. And of course, the people are going to see the phone. And for those who've tuned in, they're going to see that too. Let me now ask you, and that's probably a question that many of our media friends have. What's next for Nothing and Qualcomm? What are we working on?
So first of all, we're really happy to be here and to be part of Phone 1 launch event today. And really proud to have joined forces with Nothing to develop this product. So what's next? We look forward to see this device in the hands of consumers and can't wait to work with Nothing on the future project.
Guys, I tried, but we didn't get much anyway. One last question, and then I promise I'm going to let you go. When was the last time you stepped out to a partner event without a tie?
Oh, actually, that's a good question. But, happy to be and to fit with this great event.
Thank you. Thanks for matching the vibe. I'm going to leave you to this and enjoy the show. Thanks, Emiliano. All right, guys. Now, if you're wondering where we are, this is the Design Hub. If you remember at the beginning of the year, we told you that we would be building a Design Hub right here in London, and we will be investing in that. Well, that blueprint has come to life. And speaking of design, Tom, can I get you for one quick second? We have Tom with us, who's the head of design. Very familiar. We've seen you in our Nothing series. You've been very, very candid about the making of Phone 1. It's a complicated process, but if I were to ask you, what has been the hardest component for you to work on? What would you say that is?
I mean, actually, I think I would say it's probably the industry, everywhere you look, you're sort of being piped in one direction, but for some reason we were crazy enough to wake up one day and sort of think that we wanted to do something very differently. And it turns out it's not that easy. But I'm really, really proud of the team that we have assembled, what we've been able to achieve in the last year. I think we have something really, really fun with the Glyph interface, and I think that's only a starting point for us. It's sort of like a platform that we can build on for a lot of years. So I'm super excited and proud of the team.
Well, thanks, Tom, for sharing that. And speaking of design, I mentioned to you that we have some friends from the media.
The third one was, there's a term technology and then there's lifestyle technology. Consumers are using more and more technology products, and they were literally asking and saying, can your products look beautiful? Can this be a beautiful part of my life instead of just a device to communicate, talk, hear, listen? And when we met Carl and the Nothing team, there was a very natural echo around these three pillars. We knew we were onto something, and we knew Carl and team were onto something. I think the launch of first product, Nothing Year 1, further reinforced our belief. We are very, very excited to see the form factor, to experience the product. I'm very sure this product will change the way technology products are created from here on. Excited to be part of this journey.
Well, that makes the two of us. I think the same. And, we just spoke about the form factor. We've been talking about the design, and I have to bring Angelisa in because she and her team have been working on the Nothing OS, and we've been saying from the very beginning that we want the hardware and the software to speak the same language. Talk to us about the journey, what the past couple of months looked like for you. I know it's been a long, long road, but we're finally here. The products are out with everyone to check them out, and the OS is something that people have been talking about a lot as to how it's refined the Android experience completely.
Yeah, of course, today we are very proud to launch this product here. It has been very intense, but also enthusiastic journey to see the phone coming alive, design iteration after iteration. And this is not the end, because actually this is the beginning, because now through the mass usage of the phone, we can analyze the user feedback, we can do observation, and this can help us to improve the current experience and also can be the fertile base to shape the next Nothing OS. And also I want to take this opportunity to thank the community, because we engage a lot with them and the response has been amazing. We did a lot of surveys with them and they respond a lot of people responded to us in very few times. And so this pushes us to deliver the best and in our mission to deliver something different and fresh air in the tech landscape.
Well, Angelisa, this is your moment. So enjoy. And of course, you have a lot of people to give you first-hand feedback. And you gave me a great segue for someone who I want to speak next with. And that is someone from the community, someone who's backed us not just in spirit, but with your hard-earned money. Meg, welcome to Nothing event. And I just want to know what made you think that, okay, I'm going to invest in this company.
So really happy to be here. I feel like I've always been really curious about Nothing and the fact that we can be part of a community, people who want to change technology in the future, and just, being part of someone who's ready to change the game. So really excited to be here. The phone launch is amazing.
Well, enjoy your time at this show. And guys, I would love to continue this, but there is so much going on that I personally don't want to miss out on this action as well. It's been a long journey, but as we said, this is just the beginning. This is the real start of our journey. And I know I speak on behalf of the entire team. I hope you love the phone one as much as we do. It's been a long road, and as Carl said, it takes a village. You got a glimpse of that. There are more people upstairs. I'm going to go meet them. What an amazing day this has been. Thanks for making this happen and supporting us from the very beginning. I hope you continue to support us throughout this journey as well. With that, I would like to wrap. Goodbye, and it's time to make tech fun again.